It's got bourbon in it.
Clamshells.
Peer pressure, man. Enjoy. They don't know what they are.
Looks good, David. Smells good, right to the plastic. Real deal.
Let's make sure we get yours.
Okay, I'll grab yours and I'll get the hard sauce. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I have to start out by first asking, is there anyone in the room that took their first taste of mincemeat today? First piece of mince, and how was it?
Good.
And again, even though I think I had a certain resident who asked me, where did I buy my mincemeat? Tommy, do I buy my mincemeat? It is made from scratch. So first of all, welcome to all the residents and family members. It's been a tradition. Louise, guess how many years we've done this?
I've been for years. 8 years.
This is the seventh year, and Vera and I were calculating out of our home, we made around 275 pies in those 7 years. So when we hit 300, well, that'll be next year. We'll just keep counting. So it's been our pleasure to do this for 7 years. We call it the annual Pie Social, and it is my grandmother's mincemeat pie recipe, which was a tradition from my mother. She made it. I never liked it as a child. Like some of you, you said, no, I'll just have pumpkin today. Trust me, once you try mincemeat, you're hooked. Okay? And then, of course, pumpkin pie was always a favorite. So those are the two things. All right, I ask each year, so some of you remember, but I quiz you. What do you think is in the mincemeat pie, the mincemeat recipe? So I heard meat, and this year we did about 17 pounds slow-cooked sirloin. It's a sirloin stew meat. We cook it in a pressure cooker, so it's very fine, and then I grind it all the way through, and it's invisible. So that's number one. It does have meat. I heard someone say raisins. Every pie has 2 cups of plump raisins. So I go through around 15 pounds of raisins. Third ingredient, apples. This year I used 3 types of apples. I like to get 2 different versions of bread and a Granny Smith. So I do a little bit of both baking and eating apples, and I'm very meticulous. Every pie filling, I mix the apples. So you have a combination of different apples. Okay, so we've got 3 ingredients that are the core. Raisins, apples, mincemeat. What's the liquid? No, what's the liquid? Cider. Apple cider, 3 parts apple cider to 1 part brandy. 3 parts apple cider, 1 part brandy. For any of you concerned, the brandy cooks down, it's an hour in the oven, you're not getting any alcoholic content, sorry. Or maybe. All right, okay. What makes it sweet in addition to the apple cider and apples? What type of sugar do I use? Brown sugar, 2½ cups for every 2 pies. And then what spice is in the mincemeat? Spice in the mincemeat. Allspice. Allspice is the go-to, just a touch of salt. Allspice covers it, and we have all the other things, so that's it. So, mincemeat pie, there you go. That's what it's like. This year, we made 20 homemade mincemeat pies. So a little bit of record setting, but that's how many we made, okay? All right, pumpkin pie. Who likes pumpkin pie? All right, this one, eggs, pumpkin. I use evaporated milk. I have an alternate recipe that you can use a little flour and actually whole milk, but I use evaporated. It does have white sugar in it, but what I really line up on this pumpkin is the spices. In fact, I think I use 7. Is that what Colonel Sanders does? 7 spices or whatever in his chicken? All right, so what are the spices in the pumpkin? Nutmeg, cloves, cinnamon, ginger. I also add pumpkin spice, allspice, and a dash of salt. So I think we add those up. It's about, if we just open up our spice drawer and I just go at it. So a lot of flavor in the pumpkin. Some people like more of a sweet potato pie. I always say this is a more spicy pumpkin. Okay? All right. Any questions about the pies? How many pumpkin this year? Did 20 of those as well. So 40 pies. All the fillings are homemade. Yes, I confess, it's Pillsbury and David that does all the crust. And when you go to Kroger's and you buy 54 pie shell boxes, they look at you funny. So that's what it is. All right, so is that enough reminiscing on recipes? All right, now, your next or your favorite pie. I know someone stepped up today and asked if I had a certain type of pie. And I didn't. So what are your other favorite pies? A lemon pie. Do you have any memories of that? Did your mama make it? Go ahead, Mike, tell me.
I don't know what you put in them. She made them up about this thick, and it was a tart lemon pie. Not already a sweet potato tart. Right on top of it, about this high.
So the meringue.
Meringue, lemon is good. All right, who has a pecan favorite? Pecan pie. Anyone? Larry, you remember a recipe, or what did you like about it? Your mother made it?
She made it with Karo syrup. Yeah.
So memory of, is it pecan or pecan?
I'd say both sometimes.
That way you get 2 pieces of pie. All righty, so that's pecan pie. Any other favorite pies? All right, what's the other favorite one? There's one of the most famous in America, apple pie. Some people love apple pie. So now, Dutch apple, crusted apple, crumbled apple, upside down apple from Caleb. You say French apple. So you think about it. See, I used to make pumpkin. I'm glad there's not 5 types of pumpkin pies. So apple pie. So I think we just hit the pie favorites, right? Jim? Rhubarb. Of course, my farmer's gonna have rhubarb pie. So, your memories, who made the rhubarb?
My mother used to make it, we grew it in our garden. So rhubarb, you get a fresh rhubarb pie. It's tart, you gotta use just enough sugar to sweeten it up. And I really like that kind of. The closest I come to here now is a strawberry rhubarb pie you find frozen in the store.
Good. Strawberry rhubarb. I remember my mother making that. Okay, Mike, another one?
Strawberry pie.
Just strawberry pie. Say that.
Remember when Shoney's were down in Hampton? They had the Shoney's restaurant down there. They made the best strawberry pies you ever wanted.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did.
All right, so we covered the pies. All right, now I'm gonna just, you kids got another pie, go ahead.
My wife, it's our family thing we did to take the guests when we had someone in, we get the key lime juice all the time.
Key lime pie, another one. All right, have we hit the dessert? Pete, you got a favorite dessert?
You ever heard of plain long pie?
No.
It's a pie with custard. Yeah.
So custard pie, I had someone just today, I think Annie Esther was asking about shoe fly pie.
Yep.
So if you go up to Lancaster, Pennsylvania, and you know several of the traditions up in that area. Custard pie, my mother would make never for Thanksgiving. And there's also a place, Lebanon, Ohio. Gold Lamb is an old inn that it's like 8 or 10 different presidents from Washington to others stayed there. At the Gold Lamb in Lebanon, Ohio, they have a sugar cream pie. And somewhere between that custard pie and whatever you just had to make. So, it's called a sugar cream pie, and it was the Gold Lamb Inn, dating back to the 1700s, one of the oldest inns in Ohio. Alrighty, so that's pies. Anything else there? All right, Caitlin, did you try it, Mike? Are you still alive? And Grace, what do you think? 2 thumbs up. Now, if the fitness gals, because of course there are no calories in these pies, right? No, so this is a calorie-free day. So I'm glad that you tried it because when you think about it, the mincemeat, it has all of the different food groups. It has dairy, protein, it has all the food groups. I mean, what more can we ask for a true fitness pie?
There you go.
All right. Okay, I'm gonna have to, real quick, I did this quiz the other day. Paula or Candace may have to help me. Thanksgiving, foods, let's just get into your favorites. So I'm gonna first ask, let's go with the turkey. How many in a room, I'm gonna give you an option. You have 2 choices, white or dark meat. How many are white meat preference turkey? All right. How many are dark meat? That's an interesting one. All right, next one. Mashed potatoes or macaroni and cheese? How many mashed potatoes? How many macaroni and cheese? All right, now, for those of you macaroni and cheese, I know where you're from, because coming from Ohio, I don't know in Toledo, Susan, but I never had macaroni and cheese for Thanksgiving. But around here, it's very much part of the culture. So that's good. All right, gravy on your mashed potatoes. Who likes a dark gravy, as in more of a beef? Who likes a turkey or chicken gravy? Because some people will go either way. I will favor turkey or chicken. All right. On your table, would you rather have green bean casserole or a plate of asparagus? Green bean casserole? Asparagus? There you go. All righty. Next one. Homemade sweet potatoes or canned yams? Who likes homemade sweet potatoes? Who likes canned yams? All right, speaking of canned cranberry, Ocean Spray Man over here, or fresh cranberries. Who likes canned cranberry sauce? Okay, who likes fresh cranberries? All right, now here's it. Betty, I saw you raise your hand on the cranberry sauce in the can. Now, knowing you, how did you present it? Was it out of the can? Was it sliced? Was it spoon? Sliced out of the can. There you go. I mean, there's something about seeing the ridges around the, isn't that it? The ridges around the can makes it can authentic. So that's good. All right. Oh, whole berry or jelly on the cranberry. So, where are you there? Who likes whole berries? Yeah? And then more the jelly type? Different? Good, good. All right. I'll call them brown and served rolls or sliced bread. Brown and served rolls? Sliced bread? So now, trivia. What are some of the manufacturers? Who makes brown and served rolls? Who's some of the big names? Wonder? Did I hear Pepperidge Farm? Yeah? Yeah. And then even now, once in a while, buy the King's little mini Hawaiian rolls. That's a whole new choice. So bread. All right. Come back to stuffing, and just an important one. First of all, who likes more of a vegetable stuffing or dressing, onions, celery, etc., and who likes a stuffing with some form of meat in it? So first of all, more of a vegetable stuffing, plain. Who likes a meat? Okay. Now, Warner, what type of meat do you remember in the stuffing? Sausage is the big one. Yep. Oysters. Okay, trivia. Chef Julian's not out here, but I think he told me, Bruce, what did I hear? Kurt, did I hear 8 gallons of oysters? Does that sound around right? Yeah. Would it be in gallons?
Gallons, yes.
8 gallons of oysters for the oyster stuffing here that Julian's making in the kitchen. So I'll toss out a couple numbers from there. All right, now here's another important one on stuffing. Who likes stuffing in the bird? Who likes it cooked in a separate pan in the oven? All right, in the bird stuffing.
Outside in the pan.
Okay, who likes it in a separate pan? Okay, a little bit of both. All right. Okay, next one. When you were preparing turkey, how many of you would carefully remove the giblets and put them in a pan or into the bird? Or the opposite, who carefully removed them and threw them away? Confessions. All right, who used the giblets? Raise your hands. And how? Who's how to use them? In the gravy, okay? Jackie, how do you use the giblets? Cook them and fed them to the cats. That works, okay? Anyone else have a specialty with the giblets? Yes. Go ahead. How did you cook your giblets? Butter, celery, onions. That almost makes them taste good. Maybe I could eat that. Giblets. Thank you. I needed you. Thank you. Good. All right. So that's stuff. Mike, what you think?
Oh, he's back on sweets. He's got a cheesecake. Go ahead, cheesecake.
My wife makes the best cheesecake in the whole world. And she just finished making one this week. My adopted son is coming down from Richmond after Thanksgiving. He says he wanted to share that they make that cheesecake. And she's tired. It took her 2 hours to make that cheesecake. And maybe she got the recipe from it. And she made there for 25 to 30 years. She would never give the recipe. I said, all right, make you the cake. I'd rather make you the cake and give it to her. And so she finally moved from her daughter from New Jersey, and she finally gave it to her recipe. And her mother came from Austria, so it's a little cheesecake from Austria. And it's beautiful.
Cheesecake memories, recipe shared from a friend, and Mary doing a wonderful job preparing it. Larry, what you thinking about?
Giblets, I put the gizzards. When I remember my mom used to buy them, and you bought them, you got giblets and gizzards.
So I think, I I remember like the neck and the different organs. I just remember them in the pack, inside. But, you know, and some people love, you know, gizzard, liver, frying it, doing whatever. Excellent. Alrighty. So far we've hit about some favorite foods. We hit the pies. Favorite leftover the day after. Your favorite leftover. Or some people have a tradition on Thanksgiving night, they would make soup, make something. So, any favorite leftovers? Turkey soup? Get that bone, whole thing, get the carcass, cook it down. Ooh. So now, in your turkey soup, Penny, noodles or rice? My type of soup. Turkey rice soup. Wonderful. Any other leftovers? Turkey sandwich with gravy and French fries. All right, great. Sounds like a Wawa commercial. Wonderful. So that's great. Any other memories of leftovers? Turkey pot pie. Yeah, making the turkey pot. Wonderful. Because with all the vegetables, because some people do a lot of sides. Now, isn't it strange? Throughout the year, when they have dinner, we'll have the starch and vegetables. But no, at Thanksgiving, we have to have multiple starches, multiple vegetables. That's why it's Thanksgiving. All right. Other thoughts? Can anyone, I have someone in the room who is a professional at this, but can anyone in the room duplicate the sound of a turkey? Can anyone in the room duplicate the sound of a turkey?
I'll go. Okay.
Anyone else? Who's got one? You got one, Ken?
Female turkeys don't make any sound, so that's
You got it. Any others? Well, the person that I wanted to make the sound, I got a knot from. But makes the most incredible, authentic sound I've ever heard. But I don't think she's going to make that sound for us. Unless, of course, you say, Vera, 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 Vera. You can do it. Come on, just turn around. One sound. Come on. You're good at it. Now, go ahead. The sound of a turkey. But again, you have to translate because she's from Turkey and Albania. All right, there you go. Now you've heard Albanian turkey today. We're watching commercials, whatever. We're seeing the president be part of the turkey. The next thing I know, I'm hearing the turkey somewhere in the house. That's the sound I hear. What fun. All right. Other things, memories. Al, what you got? I've been waiting for you. I prepped you up yesterday at town hall thinking you'd have some wonderful comment. Ah, here you go.
A reminder, the second Friday, December 13th, here in the Chesapeake Room, we're going to be looking at Christmas traditions from around the world. Something different than what we've talked about here.
So we're just warming up for that event soon to come. Kurt, your first little pie social, you've seen the silliness of this and how we have fun. Any favorite memories of yours? Because you've got both your personal, your wife being a chef.
We have an elaborate Thanksgiving table, but no matter how detailed the turkey is or specially made, the stovetop stuffing and the cranberry sauce from the can with the marks on it are two things that have to happen on our table every year, no matter what.
Stovetop stuffing and the ocean spray. That is good. Wonderful. Okay. You know, some things, the chef may not come out, but he was telling me in addition to those 8 gallons of oysters, I know we were right at 28 turkeys, well over a dozen hams, probably around, it's close to over 120 pounds of tenderloin. So the food being prepared here in And out of our kitchen, we're expecting to serve at least 500 on Thursday. So when you think between the residents in our higher levels of care, our independent residents with guests, and we also provide a free meal in our team member break from that day, Chelsea's. So everyone, just a very nice meal, and Julian and the team have been prepping and working, and you walk into that kitchen right now and it is aromatic. Smells wonderful. So again, looking forward to it. I know many of you may be going to a family member's or friend's home, and just wish you a very wonderful holiday. I think we all have so much to be grateful for, and just wish you the best. I know Vera does the same. Thanks to Paula and all of your help in making this happen, and Candace and Leslie and Andre was here. We've got Isaiah filming, and we even put a little bit of this on the in-house, because I think it is just a fun tradition. Decoration's a little different, being able to come into this room with an later Thanksgiving and seeing Christmas decorations, so hopefully you're appreciating those because they are lovely. Now,
We'll sign off with the farmer walking into the yard with an axe, and the turkey is going moo.
that's what we would expect from you, Al. Thank you. So, with that being said, yes, you can take another piece of pie. Please do. Take it to a friend or a neighbor. We'll move some around to the higher levels of care. I will tell you one of my favorite things, mincemeat pie, microwave, cup of coffee in the morning. So trust me, I'm gonna have a piece tomorrow. But that's just something I enjoy, so do that. Bill Blank, we got plenty of pie for you, sir. You came just in time, Bill. Alrighty, any other thoughts? We'll continue to socialize, enjoy, and again, happy Thanksgiving.